Hey, welcome to episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Tonight's beer is dedicated to Leo and Logan. They're eating their dinner right now because I'm shooting this review on their birthday. So when I saw this beer on Tavor, I knew I had to have it. This one's called Meowsa Double IPA with a picture of a orange cat. It looks kind of like Leo. This is from Georgetown Brewing out of Seattle, not Washington, D.C., oddly enough. Very fresh canned. Only canned on January 30th, so it's like a month and a half old when I'm shooting this. It doesn't really say anything about the beer on the can, and what sucks is this is printed on the, I can't say this label, but I just wanted to bring up the brewery's website here. So this is what's in here. For malts, we got 2-row pale, hops, 𝓑𝓻𝓮𝓀 𝓬𝓼 classic, hazy hops. Oddly enough, they go with the English ale yeast. I thought that was kind of odd. And yes, it is 8.1 ABV. I poured this into the glass goblet, and yeah, that's a hazy, all right. I thought it was going to be like a West Coast, like a clear, but yeah, very hazy, kind of orange juice, or actually kind of apricot skin, that kind of real pale orange, slight kind of banana skin. Got a, I don't know, thumb or half of foam. It is actually still hanging around. I poured this quite a few minutes ago. Let's give it a smell. Yeah, I mean, the first thing I smell on this one is those citra hops, just classic tropical pineapple, I would say. Yeah, it's just kind of a general tropical, definitely some grapefruit in there as well. It's funny, they mentioned English ale yeast, and usually you would get like, kind of fruity notes or maybe even like a touch of diacetyl on that, but yeah, if they hadn't said that, I would have just assumed this was just standard, White Lab 001 or something. This is all the aroma I'm getting off here is off the hops. I mean, I will say it smells great. So hopefully it tastes as good as it smells. Cheers. Yeah. Classic hazy, kind of an old school hazy, because this one actually has a bit of bitterness to it. And also, I think, well, with the citra hops, something I've always gotten is like, like they're very juicy up front, and then in the back, very dank and grassy. And I'm definitely getting that on this one. I get a slight orange juice concentrate. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think it's Citra and Simcoe both have that grassy, dank character in the finish. But yeah, this one tastes like, I don't know, like something you would get, I would assume, from Treehouse or Hill Farms. That hadn't any beers from them in years. But yeah, really delicious. Pineapple, passion fruit, mango, fruity flavors on this one. I would say it's like pretty consistently bitter. It's like a firm, dry bitterness on there. I'm not sure of the IBUs. It's actually, I don't know, it seems kind of high, but every time I think it's high, it tends to be low. It's probably like 30 or something. Definitely not a, old school Westy IPA. This is like something you would get from a New England brewery from like 10 years ago. But I will say, like, it has like a soft mouthfeel, probably about medium full. I'd probably say medium full body, but I wouldn't call it creamy. It's not like a milkshake IPA. Carbonation is probably about moderate, also maybe even moderately high. I will say I get like a little bit of like a vanilla kind of flavor. Well, not like actual literal vanilla, but like just kind of, I think it's just like the malt base. Some fairly dextrinous flavor on there and texture. So yeah, this one's actually really good. Too bad it only came in a 12-ounce can. A full 16-ounce would have been nice. But before we get to the score, gotta plug Tavor. This was fairly cheap on there. It was only $5.99. So if you want something Tavor, use my referral code. There's a QR code there somewhere. Download the app. Use that code. It gives you $10 off your first purchase. So my score for the Meowsa, pretty good label. No, I've seen better cat beer labels, but yeah, that one's pretty funny, especially since it kind of matches Leo really, really well. I'm gonna go fairly high on this one. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10 for the Meowsa. I don't think I've had a perfect 10 hazy IPA yet, unless you count Heady Topper. But this one's definitely one of my favorites. If this was available here, I'd definitely pick it up more often. All right, so if you watch all the way in, you know you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for Teetotaler Thursday. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.
I mean, you can't really tell, but I was trying to burp. There we go.